You see, blocking these people tells you you're strong. That's the first really help up. That will help you to crawl out of his wicked web. I'm strong. I blocked him on my phone. And I'm not going to unblock him just because it's Christmas. I'm not going to unblock him just because it's his birthday. You see, it's hard for us to go no contact because we are empathic people. And we feel sorry for him because of his childhood, or we remember good memories of the beginning when he was love bombing. The devil is trying to talk you out of it. And people block, unblock, block, unblock. Don't do that, because every time you unblock, he thinks he's got you more. See, they have a sixth sense. They're predators. They want you back. They want access. They have all kinds of other people on the string. Flying monkeys, friends, new connections, new supply. But they want you too. They want you available. They don't want you to be the one that got away. Be the one that got away. Bible said the wealth of the wicked is laid up for the just. Well, a narcissist sees that to mean, oh, you are wicked and your wealth is laid up for them, the just, because they project everything. They see everything in reverse. They're the just, you're the wicked. Why? Because you are dumb. You've let them in. So you're dumb, aren't you? So the dumb are wicked to them. So your wealth is going to fall into their hands, the just. What makes them just? Well, because they got access to you. That makes them superior. That's how they think. If you're involved in this trauma bond, there's going to come a time when you must get away. Yes. Could that be today? There comes a time when you will have no choice but to get away. And by then, he's taken everything. Don't let it get to that point. See the red flags now. Don't forget, while you're in the charmer's toxic fog, you can't see it. You can only see it after you've healed. But I hope by listening to this, you will see the red flags early and get out before he takes you for everything you have. I couldn't believe how the end stopped so suddenly. When he or she no longer needed me. When it was in the bag. When they knew they had me bound. You see, it's a cord. It's a band, wicked bands. Once they know they have you, no more need to love bomb you anymore. They have it in the bag. Show them they're wrong. Go silent. That's the only cord they have to get access to you, is your response to them. They live off responses. So by you going silent, it's the only thing that will work. They'll explode internally. Good. Watch them collapse. The ending of these relationships stopped suddenly. You can never predict it. There's an expiration date to every one of them. These relationships do not last. They discard you. And suddenly, out of the blue, when things are going so well, they discard you and they're on to somebody else. It breaks your heart. These are the most destructive, negative forces in the universe, because we all want love. And the empath falls in love. They love people. And it changes their life forever. But I'll tell you something, going through the healing process will make you so much better than you ever were before. I hate to say it, but because of your naivety, you had to go through this to wake up and to be stronger, and now you will never let this happen again. Now you got your radar up to see the red flags. Now you can help other people, younger people, who just want to go for the charmer. Oh, they are taken in by the charmer, the female or the male charmer. They're evil. They're taken in, and there's nothing you can do to convince them or dissuade them against it. They just have to learn on their own. It's a cesspool of misery. They take what they can, and then they abandon you. A fake snake slithering off to somebody else. Fake snakes. Hollow on the inside. They're looking for you, and they always have been. And if you go back into your history, every single mistake was because of somebody else trying to convince you, or you trying to please somebody. You overshared. You gave too much information. See, when you tell people stuff about yourself, they catalog it. They put it in the back. They're going to use it later. That's what the narcissist does. They aren't interested in you. They ask so many questions because they're going to catalog it and how to manipulate you. Watch out for the fake snakes, the boundary busters, the obnoxious moochers, the poisonous predators, the conniving creeps, the toxic fakers. They are everywhere. You see, the narcissist can fake love for a period of time. That hooks us in. But you're authentic. You can love. That's why they have a sixth sense. They're predatory. They can sense, I want that person. That person is filled with light and an aura. They're authentic. I want to get my claws into them. You see, because they're hollow in the inside. If you have a light and an aura, they want you. They want you. What makes you different is you feel people's pain. You have true empathy. The narcissist doesn't. He doesn't feel people's pain. He wouldn't care if he did. He's there to get what he wants from you. Nothing else. You see, it's the opposite end of the continuum. Not everybody is for your benefit. Not everybody cares what is best for you. They just want to get what they can from you. And it's getting worse. The empaths are getting less and less and less. And because we're in the latter days and people's heart has grown cold, the narcissists who are just looking out for themselves are getting more and more. But recognize it. We aren't taught this in school. At one end is the empath, at the other end is the narcissist, and humanity is everything in between. Recognize who you are. You care about people. You care about animals. You care about everything. You can feel people's pain. They cannot. Recognize that. See the signs and avoid it. I've got my instincts back. I know who I am. You can call it cocky self-assertion if you want, or loud boasting, or whatever you want to call it. Loud lecturing. I've got it back. But for years, I was under the weather. I didn't know who I was because I had adapted to people. People bringing their friends and me trying to be a good hostess and just losing my personality entirely. Losing all my fire. Well, I got it back now. And God is with me. And I'm saying to you, you need to get your fire back. You need to be a lion if you're a lion, or a dove if you're calm and sweet as a dove, whatever you are. The sweet doves have become bitches in maladapting to society. The lions have become beta males. We've lost our instincts. We need to get them back. That's our first nature. We want to return to our first nature, who we were as children. That will bring the prosperity, not our second nature, being a fake snake. This has happened to me a lot in my life. I had 1,000 acres in the desert. I let a woman in. She said that she wanted to hook up her trailer. Okay, fine. I didn't have any idea what was in store for me. The minute she knew I was in solitude. She knew I wanted to be alone and wanted privacy. The minute she got in, she brought her lover, her brother, her neighbor, her family, everybody who knew her to the place. I was surrounded by people. She turned my lovely life of being in solitude into a circus. And I can't tell you how many times this has happened. I see it as liberalism. Friends, friends, friends. There was even a sitcom named that. It's all about friends. No, it isn't. It's about God. God comes first. But God has been left out of the equation. It's all about how many friends you have. You're superior if you have a bunch of friends hanging around. Losers. And you're inferior if you want to be alone. That's a hideous stigma to them. We are all turned around. I don't dare let anybody into my life because they'll bring all their friends. Even a handyman. If you hire a handyman, all of a sudden he's coming with his father, his brother, his girlfriend. What gives them the right to do this? But they've been so hypnotized to think this is all right. When you come to somebody's house, you come alone. You don't bring all your friends, especially if you haven't even asked them. And people like privacy in their home. But this is the social generation. It has changed everything. Boy, that's a rant on a Sunday morning, because it's happening to me. It's hard getting rid of them. It's hard even to explain it to them. They think this behavior is normal, the social generation, but it's the people problem, the number one obstruction. So you unblocked them, and then you overshared in a message. And then you know what? They didn't answer. They're back to the old tactics. They rejected you. They didn't respond back to you. They 86'd you. You see, they're back to their old tricks again. You unblocked it. You overshared. That's always a sign you haven't healed yet. And then they didn't answer. See? See the red flags? Block them again. You're forgiven. Back to square one and start to heal again. Every time you unblock them and get hurt, you'll see. And then get back to who you're supposed to be. Exiting this toxic, destructive relationship will be the best thing you ever did in your life. You will see this later. Man, that was smart for me to get out of that. You will see it later. You may not see it now, and it may be difficult now, but you're going to jump for joy. As the healing process improves each day, you will go up, just like a tennis ball held underwater, and you're going to spurt up, and they will go down. It's a spiritual war and a spiritual principle. As it says in Psalms, God puts one up as he puts the other one down. Success does not come from the east or the west. It comes from God only. You want to go off the radar. You don't want to think of them ever, and you don't want them to think of you. You want to get off their radar. Do everything you can to disconnect, to be invisible. You don't want to be visible to them. I know you want to be chased again, maybe. You know, your self-esteem has been so hurt. You want them to chase you. You want to feel attention. No, don't give in to that. Get off the radar and get into your own life. It's fascinating. Your own life is your unique destiny. It's peculiar. It's prosperity making. It's fascinating. Just get into that, your own healing, and don't think about this oily oppressor, moody messer, fake snake ever again. People say, Karen, don't be so hard. Why shouldn't I be? We've learned to overlook things. We've learned to normalize bad behavior of people. And it's wrong. We should expect more. All of mankind has just sunk. Take a look at Europe. It's covered with graffiti. It used to have class. It used to be beautiful. It used to be just wonderful. Look at our cities, filled with just clutter and trash, and garbage isn't even being picked up anymore. And look how people dress and how they act. It's been normalized. Don't normalize it. You got to come back up to your destiny. You got to make money. God said He wants to prosper you. That's not being a prosperity preacher. It's going by what the Bible says. He has plans to prosper us, but we're being held back from the number one obstruction. What is it? People. What is the number two obstruction? Habits. Our addictions to adapt to people. We need solace, so we fall into our bag to maladapt to people. What is the third obstruction? Food and other substances, alcohol, drugs, anything to assuage the constant stress from dealing with people. This is a scientific discovery. All discoveries have a formula. All disease is obstruction, all recovery is elimination, and all success is attraction. The three obstructions are, as I say, people, habit, and food and other substances. Remove your obstruction and you'll snap to your goal. It's not easy to go no contact on a parasite, on a friggin' faker, on a misery maker, on a jealous jerk, on an impudent imposter, on a phony poser, on an emotional bandit, on a sleazy spoiler, on a mean monster. It's not easy because of the trauma bond. They have their fangs hooked into us. It's hard getting away, but you must. That means to cut all spiritual ties, physical ties, financial ties, and emotional ties. Cut it loose. Cut them loose. You have a life to live, and before you know it, it will be over. Life is very short. Don't waste any more time. You can get money back, but you can't get time back. They are wasting your time, and that is their intentional plan. You want to get your true instincts back like a lion in the wild, or whatever your unique instincts are. They have been smudged out along with your identity from people, the number one obstruction. Yes, think about it. It's people. Left to your own devices, you would have been fine. You would have fallen into your true talents. You would have advanced. You would have chosen what you want in education. You would have done what you want. It's other people who moved you away from the plan, the unique plan that God put into you. Now, rid of the creeps, you can get back into that. Your true instincts. We lose our true instincts. We have who we are as prepubescent children, our instincts, our talents, what we want to do, what we don't want to do. But then we adapt to society and we lose all that and take on a secondary personality. That isn't who we are. That's the fake. That's not going to get you where you are. That's why your plans haven't worked out. You have to come back to your true instincts, and people have kept you from it. If you've been blessed by God, they're jealous of that. They want some of that themselves. They want what you have. And they're going to butter you up on the way in, and then grab it all, and then discard you. They are boundary busters. Whether they are toxic parasites, friggin' fakers, misery makers, jealous jerks, impudent imposters, phony posers, emotional bandits, sleazy spoilers, mean monsters, moody messers, oily oppressors, fake snakes, boundary busters, obnoxious moochers, poisonous predators, conniving creeps, or toxic fakers. They want access to you. They want to bring you down. Their mission is to destroy you and to take everything you have. They'll be very nice on the way in. They will love bomb you to death. But once they're in, they get a leg up, they'll take over. If they know that you want privacy, they'll bring all their friends. They will stonewall. You ask a simple question and they refuse to answer it. They'll do everything possible to confuse your life and to frustrate you. And once you're in, you've had it. It's hard getting out. I recommend going no contact, that's for sure. That means no contract with the devil. That means disassociating with everybody they know, every flying monkey, every friend, every associate. They are misery makers. Your destiny is to go right up into prosperity and success. The Lord said it in the Bible. I have plans to prosper you. That's what it says. You know, people criticize that like as if it's a prosperity preacher. But that's what it says. I have plans to prosper you. But it's not going to happen when you're in a trauma bond, when you're being traumatized by these moody messers who will come in and ruin your life and take everything you have because the narcissist is jealous.